Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Joe Biden's America, where the threats are made up and the economy doesn't fucking matter. I'm Toxic Male. This is episode 124 of Grunt Speak Live, and that's Terrence Pop.
What's up, you female breeding dogs? You know what that is, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Witches with a B.
Yeah, today's Thought Thursday. We're going to be covering a few things in the news, and then we're going to be talking about our favorite subjects. Biatchas.
That is until we go to New Tech, when we're going to be talking about the Don't Say Gay law in Florida.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
I mean, leave it to Democrats to assign a moniker to something that it has nothing to do with. Although I can't really say that I'm shocked.
That's not even mentioned anywhere in the bill.
No, it's not.
So stupid.
It's an anti-grooming bill.
Yeah.
No wonder they hate it.
Listen, it's about time that the people of America know what's being taught to their fucking kids.
I would say, yeah.
Because we are in a world of shit now because parents have basically neglected to look in to see what your kids are being taught.
Yep.
And like these people, like for instance, you live in a city, you're paying property taxes, a lion's share of that goes to education. So you're paying the salaries of the people in that school, and in some states they actually campaigned for laws and political individuals that state that they have no right to see what being taught to their kids, even though they're funding it.
Yep.
I'm sorry. That's bullshit.
Yep. And of course, leftoids have taken it upon themselves to give it a false moniker so that they can debunk the straw man that they themselves have created.
Yeah, you got to love their logic.
Well, they do it all the time. They're constantly naming things after what they have nothing in common with. Anti-fascists. Black Lives Matter, except for the little 8-year-old girl who got shot by our protesters. Fuck that bitch. Affordable Care Act, which caused,
oh my God,
premiums to skyrocket completely out of sight.
Yeah, and you can keep your doctor. Get out of here.
A functioning economy has gas prices over $4 a gallon and, skyrocketing inflation.
Yep.
And let us not forget, these are women. So can we really be shocked?
No.
Can we be shocked? Just say.
No.
But, I like it.
She's a little too skinny for me.
There's one thing that you and I are not shocked about.
All right.
We're only going to touch on this briefly because it's important to point out the facts as they come in.
Now, hang on. Before we go there, did the guy from, what's his name, who always has the conspiracy theories,
Alex Jones?
Yeah, didn't he talk about this a couple of years back?
I don't know.
I thought he did.
Don't know. But here it is. Russia tells the U.S. we have found your biological weapons, meaning the labs that up until, this week were a conspiracy theory? Mm-hmm. And then...
Didn't we bring this up a couple weeks back?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
Then, wait for it. Biden official Victoria Nuland admits to biological research labs in Ukraine following China and Russia reports. Ouch.
Burn!
I'm going to defer to our friend Razor Fist for this one.
Fuck you! I was right! Fuck you! I was right! Fuck you! I was right!
Listen.
That covers it right there.
That covers everything right there. I'm just saying.
Yes, it does. Oh, man. Like I said, the only difference between a conspiracy theory and objective reality, maybe 3 to 5 months, or in this case, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. And there's actually documents that have been leaked from a lab in the Ukraine where they were actually testing on Ukrainian soldiers.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck is that shit?
Yeah, and you and I covered the Pentagon Papers that admitted all of this.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theory.
Now, listen, I don't care what army it is. It doesn't matter. Those soldiers are drafted, or maybe they volunteered to defend their country. They certainly didn't do any of that to be a fucking guinea pig.
No.
I
that is not why people sign up to defend their country.
No. It's so infuriating when I hear about this shit.
Oh, you getting spun up?
Oh, yeah.
Are you getting spun up?
Fuck yeah.
Because By popular request, every time Pop gets really spun up and he goes off into rant territory.
I can feel your anger. It gives you focus, makes you stronger.
And so does booze.
Yes. Yeah, especially if it's, what is it, fuck you, we're fighting right now, or fuck you, we're fighting in the parking lot.
Yeah, there's that. And
Combining those two sounds like a bad idea.
Well, there's scotch, which is a slap fight till a bloody nose.
Slap fight like those slapping championships, or slap fight like women fight?
That's like till somebody's nose bleeds.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. Oh, and I forgot, we actually have some trinkets to open that you guys sent us. We're just going to handle this first little bit of Thought Thursday business. It's time for This Week in Whammon.
So if you've been hurt and it hurts real bad, or if you have feelings that are making you sad, then it's okay. It's okay to cry.
This is hilarious.
All right.
Just reading the headline, you can already see which way the author tilts as far as whose side she comes down on. LaToya Gale writes, British mother reveals how she left her partner of 29 years and lost 80,000 pounds, sadly not the ones that she's got down here, to a catfish con artist on Facebook who made her feel loved, using photos of Latvia's Silver Fox defense minister. So this is the dude that she was catfished with here. The artist Pabriks from Latvia. He's their minister of defense, and apparently he's a silver fox. I don't know. I haven't seen him on the gay cruise, so.
No, I haven't seen him there.
And this is Sharon Balmer. Oh, God.
Listen, I'm okay.
Someone made her feel loved?
Hang on. All right, I'm just going to put this out there.
Long time.
Okay. We have women in the Western world who have been sold a smorgasbord of lies. All right, so this woman was married for 3 fucking decades.
Just a boot.
Well, by the time the divorce was finalized, I think it's probably over 30. So she fell out of love. They grew apart. All of the laws favor her. So she probably crucified her ex-husband now to move on to this catfish, whatever shitbag.
It's possible. There may be a silver lining here, because we were talking about it last week on Thought Thursday about how Britain doesn't have the no-fault divorce laws yet. Mm-hmm. They're in the process of being passed. So the dude may have a case here, because she talked to this guy who passed himself off as a U.S. soldier named Murphy Townsend for 2 years before falling out of love and initiating divorce proceedings.
She fell out of love.
Out of love. Seriously, look at
No,
this.
but the thing is the whole Western world is jam-packed with these old, burned out, nasty, crusty, walking walruses of women. And they can't find, and listen, a 50-year-old dude is going to look at that and go, I'm out. I am out.
Oh, I need that one for the soundboard. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I'm just telling you. And we did a whole comedy video called The Spinster Bubble.
Oh, it pops.
And women like this are going to get crushed when it finally pops. And it's not that far off.
No. And this is a face not even a mother could love. I mean, you know who she reminds me of? Brad Dourif in Lord of the Rings. Let's do a side-by-side here. Oh, God!
Oh, yeah! Winner, chicken dinner.
I would say that is
hang on.
pretty damn close.
The one to the right where he's...
Where you got here?
Microphone at the bottom corner. Wait, no, okay.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah.
Well, that's him as an actual person.
Yeah, I know.
That's just how he looks.
Yeah, but it's very close to her.
It looks like that was when he had his Halloween sheriff goatee going on.
Okay.
Either way you're looking at it, no.
Nope.
And this person wants your sympathy. He took me
Here's
for
the other
80,000 pounds away.
Where do you think she got that 80,000 pounds from?
From her husband.
From ass raping her husband of 30 years.
She took 43,000 pounds from her own savings, and an additional 37,000 in debt to take out loans for this dude.
Wow.
Amazing. And I'm supposed to feel bad for this person.
Yeah, you know where you can find sympathy, right?
In the dictionary between
shit and syphilis.
Amen.
I've heard that thousands of times now.
Apparently there's over 100 fake profiles using images of this dude, and they've been facing this situation for a long time. This was a comment from the Latvian Defense Office. Okay, so if there's over 100 fake profiles using this dude's images, and she didn't do a simple Google reverse search, she's dumb twice.
Well, people think that carrying one of these makes you smarter.
Nah.
It doesn't.
Nah, I call them
makes
dumb
you
phones.
lazier, and thus, by default, you actually come out dumber.
Yep. Oh, and what's even worse? Trying to find the little tidbit here. Because I want to say, yeah, she paid for most of this in Bitcoin.
That money's gone.
So it's gone.
That money is
She's not going to be able
gone.
to trace shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you poor sad sack of woman.
And I'm going to be honest, there's probably thousands of stories just like this.
Oh, I bet.
Because if one person got catfished this badly, there's a lot of people doing it because there's money in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you remember we did an episode a long time ago called Pump and Dump. It's actually one of our most popular videos, and it wasn't a catfish situation, but it involved similar circumstances where you had a chick who was supposedly devoted to a guy. From what I remember, he was much older than she was. Mm-hmm. And then they went on a vacation to Jamaica, and she fell for this dude who was like a cabana boy or some shit.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And she claimed that she didn't do anything with him until after she had broken things off with her fiance. Sure.
I wonder how that worked out for her.
Well, she wound up a whole bunch in debt as well.
You know what? I think we should look in on that in a few years to see how her life turned out. Probably not good.
Well, considering the whole shopping for sympathy angle fell flatter than a junior high school gymnast's chest, I'm pretty sure she's probably just wallowing in her own misery and loneliness. With an OnlyFans account, of course.
Now, maybe this is up to me doing all that time in the military, but I really don't come off sympathy that often.
No.
I don't, because most of the time you could trace everything back to their own fucking doing.
Yep.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's bad shit happens. Like, say you're driving and somebody blows a red light and T-bones you and fucks you up.
Boom.
That's just bad luck.
Yeah.
Nobody's fault. I mean, maybe it's his fault.
Yeah, the person
I'll
was
give you
drunk
some
or whatever.
sympathy for that. But if you smoke 3 packs of cigarettes a day and then all of a sudden you got lung cancer and you're circling the drain and you want me to sympathize with you, I'm not. I just don't have it. I don't.
No, fucks.
I'm sorry. You basically cut that piece of cake. You ate the whole thing yourself. Fuck off.
And you're eating in bed because that's where you're wallowing.
And just like our next guest probably eats as well.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get to her in a little bit.
Yeah.
But, hang on. We already saw her. First things first. We got a whole bunch of packages from you guys, and we want to make sure that we thank you all one by one, show you what's going on here. Actually, I opened one of them earlier, but this is actually too small for my gigantic noggin. If you saw me try to put this thing on, hang on.
It won't fit.
Yeah, I got a fat head here. Hang on. Yeah, that ain't happening.
Nah. Well, you can always
So the backup computer wears it over here.
Or we could put it on a nail on a hook or something.
Yeah, but I appreciate it, though. The captain hat is pretty damn funny. So I'm going to switch the camera over to you here. Going to start delivering some packages. I feel like Santa Claus over here.
Oh, my Lord.
All right, now this you must read before unpacking. Unless if the handwriting is terrible, you can hand it to me because I know how dyslexia works.
Let's see. Hello, public. I know this is late, but better late than never. Printed a few pieces. I thought I might make you laugh. After all, if you have an external brain, your pen needs a phrase to go and
A place to go.
Place to go. And thanks for asking with the good work. My wife thinks the deep fakes are hilarious. Bearded dad.
Awesome. Well, we got here. Hopefully, we don't get strikes for any of these things. We got this here revolver.
Okay.
There, some place for your pens to go, and then we got a nice set of juicy tits right here with a missing head. So it basically matches up with a lot of the chicks you used to date. This one has a vagine, but that's not where the pen goes.
Okay. The pen goes there.
And then, we got another one right in the booty hole. And this one actually says anal slut on it.
Right there. Okay.
Thank you, bearded
Let's
dad.
put these back in the box.
You want me to put the boxes back in the box? Gotcha.
There you go.
Roger that.
I'll keep the revolver one out.
Okay,
Put
you
that
got
in
it.
there too.
All right.
Thank you.
Boom. All right, what else we got here? Rooting around under the non-existent Christmas tree. Okay, looks like somebody sent you some
Are you guys like trying to send me a hint here? Okay.
socks.
They're warm. You got tired of looking at the old crusty ones? Because I put my feet up on the bar all the time.
Socks look like Swiss cheese, man.
All right, now, I'm sure there are all kinds of rules in regards to public speaking and activities you do on camera that is frowned upon. And I'm totally out of fucks, dams, and shits about that.
Let me see here. Toss your ruined socks, you savage, from the Ohio Coastie.
All
There
right.
was a note in there. I just wanted to check and make sure. Thank
The
you very much.
Ohio Coast Guard guy.
The Ohio Coastie. Oh, we got some hats here from Flash Lightning. Looks like one for me and one for you. Let's check it out.
These are firefighter ones, I believe.
Hell yeah, brother.
There you go.
All right.
Thank you so much. Here, put this back in there.
Oh, you want to? All right. You're not going to wear it for a stream?
I got my hat.
I got my head, man. I'll swap mine out if I can get it to fit my big ass head.
It's adjustable, so it should fit your
Should be all
your
right.
mama wrecker head.
Yeah, they had to cut me out for a reason, dude.
Yep.
I was 9.5 pounds. My mom was 5 feet tall.
Every time I had a soldier with a big head, he usually got the nickname of like
Mama Wrecker.
Mama Wrecker, Ripped Vagine, Rippy V.
Rippy Van Winky Butt. Okay. We got a copy of your own book here. It looks like somebody,
Wants me to sign it.
Matt. Oh, yeah, he wants you to sign it.
Okay.
Thank you for your military service. I enjoyed your videos on YouTube and BitChute. Please find an enclosed check for $25. Hopefully you can buy a good bottle of booze. I've sent a copy of one of your books. Would you please autograph it for me? And I've provided an SASE for return. Thank you in advance for taking the time to read this letter and sending me an autograph. And I wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors. Thank you, Matt.
All right, I'm signing it right now.
Never quit and live out of spite.
That's all right. Yeah, drive on, be well, never quit, and live out of spite.
Damn right.
There you go.
All right. This is actually a pretty hefty book when you print it out in paperback, dude.
Yep.
I mean, books seem so inconsequential when you're reading them on a Kindle or something, you know? I like to have a physical book in my hand.
Now listen, my books are not gonna like win Pulitzer Prizes, but they're up there in quality when it comes to suspense, planning for revenge operations, and there's a bunch of supernatural and psychic shit in there. It's
Okay, this comes courtesy of CrowdMade. I don't see a note or anything in here with it, but it is a shirt.
a shirt. What do we got here?
We'll have to wear that for a pop culture episode when we get back to filming those. By the way, everybody, I am on the last 2 sections of the webinar. And we just have a few pickups to do.
I believe
then
this
it's
is
game on.
from 40K. This It's a
Nice.
Space Marine.
Avenge me, brother.
Avenge me!
Avenge me. Hemp Knight.
Probably wear that when I go work out.
All right. Oh, we got a movie here. Let's see here. Just addressed a TP. Looks like an HBO movie called Conspiracy.
That's actually a World War II Nazi one.
Yeah, no notes or anything here. So if there was a note in here, or there was supposed to be, Amazon didn't print it. So
I got you. Well, thank you.
just want to let you know whoever sent that one out. Oh, we got some smelly stuff by Angela. I think we heard about this one in the chat. This is supposed to help with your foot funk.
Stop it. Yeah, this is it. This is soap.
Okay, what's that made out of? It smells good.
I don't know, but it's really medicine-y.
Probably like, what's that called? Tea tree or whatever?
Yeah.
Tea tree stuff. That's supposed to be really good for foot fungus.
Yeah.
So it's activated charcoal, peppermint, and tea tree oil, and bentonite clay soap. So
Okay, I'll give it a go. Do I have any hope that it'll get rid of my foot funk? Not much, but you always can get lucky.
yeah, you can get lucky. Exactly. Could always be.
I've had the
worse.
foot funk since I was like 23.
All right, this one comes from Marvin. Oh, it's a field jacket.
Yeah.
Check that shit out.
What size is this? This is an old BDU field jacket.
That's awesome. It's got a tag on it though.
Yeah, it's because this is brand new. What size is it? Large regular. This will fit me.
That's awesome.
Look at that shit.
Hell yeah.
U.S. Army.
It's always good to have something, especially in the fall and winter time. Goes good around your neck. You
Well, the
lose a lot
thing
of heat
is
in that.
like I was issued these when
Yeah.
I was like medium regular. I'm not medium regular anymore.
Wah, wah, wah. Hey, once you're done growing up, got to grow out.
Yeah, I'm large regular or medium long or medium long.
All
That'll work
right.
too.
That is everything except
everything?
for these two books here, which are actually sent to us specifically for. We're going to be promoting these, but these come from Nelson Abbock. He's an author, and we're going to start promoting his stuff on the stream next week. He does science fiction and history.
Yeah, he's got Freedom's Forge 2, Gathering the Tinder,
Not to be confused with the dating app.
and then Freedom's Forge 1.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right, yeah, keep an eye out for those sponsorships next week, gentlemen. They're coming.
Amen.
Indie women.
That's gay. Stop.
I know. All right, thank you very much, everybody. We are not worthy. We like to open that stuff on the streams just so you guys know we appreciate it and give you a little bit of airtime.
Well, we opened up the ones. I usually open them myself and then bring the stuff in. But
Yeah, but, it's more fun to do it this way.
Yeah.
And for Christmas, that shit was just off the chain. We had boxes piled up.
Yeah. Before
Like
we
4 feet high.
Before we go into the next one, let's do a roll call.
Roll call. All right. YouTube is currently rocking 832 people with only 372 likes.
Come on, you're slacking.
Slacking.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. 38 viewers on MGTOW.tv, 550 on Rumble. You guys are keeping pace with YouTube. Outstanding. And over on Odyssey, we got 125 currently watching. Twitch is rocking 75. And we're about to crack 1,000 supporters over on Twitch. So keep on subscribing over there. And 60 on DLive.
All right, we're a little light today.
Thursdays, we're usually a little bit lighter.
Yeah. Let's see.
Who are we up against? Let us know in the chat. I'm always curious who's streaming the same time we are. But Thursdays always seem to run a little bit lighter than Tuesdays.
Yeah, we're sitting right around like 1650-ish. A little light.
Hey, back things up to a year ago, and we're still
doing good.
inching up. All right. Read some super chats here, and then we'll cut to a quick sponsorship break before we get into... Oh, that's a terrible pun. I don't want to get into Lizzo, but we're going to talk about Lizzo.
Yeah, let's don't. Yeah,
I don't
Didn't
think
sound
anyone
right.
wants to get into Lizzo, at least not on purpose. Although if she were to fall out of a third-story window and you were on the sidewalk, I'm sorry. They're going to have to call in the dentist to identify the body.
You're pretty much dead.
Okay. I sell cat litter. I fucking love that screen name. $20 donation. Not parents, parent, as in two moms. I don't know what that means.
That's probably not a good deal.
Probably not a good deal at all. Deadly Raver, heads up, boys. They're unsubbing people from your channel. I've already resubbed twice today.
Wow.
But hang on,
got
I
that
like
part.
that one, but
There you go.
that's where I painted on again.
It can't be real.
It obviously isn't staying. Stay cool. Well, thank you very much for resubbing. We appreciate it. YouTube has been trying funny business with us for years, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's thousands of people out there who think that we just stopped making videos because they're not getting notifications. Rose M, odd question, but hang on. Are you ever doing an administrative violence part 3 for veterans? Dude,
We're working on it.
we're doing a whole webinar on administrative violence.
And then there will be probably additions to that.
Yeah.
For like the corporate world and the unions and for the military.
Yeah. And those additions I don't even think are going to take a ton to shoot.
Well,
Because we hinted at a lot of that stuff throughout.
Well,
the
for
first one.
instance, one of the students at the kickboxing club I teach at, her son is in the Marines, and he got sent over to Okinawa. He's got 90 days of leave, and his command won't allow him to take it, and they keep just paying him because you get 2.5 days of leave a month. So he's maxed out. And I am drafting the DA 1559s, the letter to our governor, our senator, our representatives in the state and the federal government.
Oof.
And the IG is going to go to the IG complaint is going to go to DOD. All of those letters are going to go along with that IG complaint, and then I'm going to box the whole thing up and overnight it to his commander in Okinawa and let the games begin.
Yeah. All right. The end of that chat says, my dad just survived a heart attack, and the VA is being shit about follow-up. It's stressing him out to no end.
This is what you do. If the VA is dropping the ball, you write a letter to your senator. You write a letter to the guy who runs the VA.
Yes, physical letters.
Physical letters, not emails. Then you take a copy of the letter that you sent to your senator, and you send it along with the letter to the guy running the VA saying, I am going to fucking burn your career to the fucking ground, you lazy fuck. My father's had a heart attack and he needs help, and you guys are dropping the fucking ball. In fact, I'm going to the media. I can almost guarantee you 36 hours after the guy at the top gets that letter, your phone will be ringing.
Damn right.
That's
because
how it works.
Physical letters, for some reason, there's just something about having a tangible, like I was just talking about with books, there's something about having a tangible letter in your hands that elevates it in the receiver's eyes and level of importance.
Correct.
Phone calls and emails. I mean, how many emails a day do you delete without even reading?
Probably 60% of them.
Yeah, exactly. So if you try to write an email to these people, they're not going to give a shit.
Nah, they don't give a shit.
And phone calls, it's too easy to hang up, too easy to ignore you,
It gets
tune
lost.
you out,
Yeah,
do other
it gets
shit.
lost in the shuffle.
So physical letters is where it's at. Castle's Law 1911, if you had a comment, it was deleted by Susie Q, but 1999 donation, thank you very much. Pinegan, toxic male tried the captain's hat on the wrong head. Hey. Hey. It's not that kind of hat. I tried.
I got you.
Don't judge me.
I got you.
Roberto Moreno, paying my respects. Oh, he put a goat in there. Nice. Meh. Digital Demonic Davros, my LS1 5.7 liter is crying every time I go past seeing $2.30 per liter for regular unleaded. Can I get a Space Ghost?
Well, Space Ghost is on.
Every time I drive by the gas stations now, I'm like, oh, Space Ghost. Jeff on the bound, watching the armor getting whacked on the news, I'm thinking, where is the combat engineers wreaking havoc on these Russians' armor complex ambushes?
That's what's going on. The Ukraine they're fighting what's called an ablative defense. That's where you set up your defense, you fight them. When looks like they're going to overpower you, you fall back to a second line and you punish them again. And then the third one, you just keep fucking punishing. And then when they go far enough, You basically lure them into the kill sack, which Russians are really good at, and they fucking attack from all sides. They're wreaking havoc on these people.
Kill sack.
Yeah,
That sounds like an underground gay glory hole club.
yeah. Well, I mean that's what you call
Welcome
it.
to Glory Sack.
It's a kill sack. And here's the reason why the Russian army is having such a hard time. Is the first waves that went in there were all conscripts. And conscripts perform if you have a whip cracker standing over them. Otherwise, they just revert back to 60%ers, which means they'll do enough to get by, but they aren't going to excel or take initiative or even think for themselves. And they're getting caught out there, and they're getting fucked up bad.
As always.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just to let you guys know, for any of you who haven't tuned in for the past week or so, PayPal is completely off the table for us. So is Venmo, thanks to some real stodgy business practices that has seen PayPal's stock tank over $200 a share in less than a year. But you'll look down in the Meat Gazer box. We accept now Cash App, and there are direct donations via Stripe that you can link up with Apple Pay, Google Pay, or a credit card. Mm-hmm. So if you guys want to bypass the YouTube system and you don't yet have accounts on MGTOW.tv, Odyssey, or Rumble, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah,
we appreciate everything.
We're working on some additional payment plan things.
Yeah, if only everybody's TOS wasn't, I don't know, deliberately nebulous just to screw with people.
Well, now
we support nonprofits. Okay, I'm a nonprofit. We don't do nonprofits.
Or the fact that they're enforcing your behavior off of their site. You're doing stuff somewhere else, and they're all of a sudden they're punishing you for it. And that's a no in my opinion.
Ugh. Yeah. What did I think Patreon, when they booted Sargon of Akkad off the site, they called it manifest observable behavior. Mob. Mm-hmm. Gee, that's not weird or anything. Venmo got you guys too. What the fuck? Yes, Ghost of the West. Venmo is owned by PayPal, which a shocking number of people don't know. So if they nuke one, they will nuke the other.
Yeah. In fact,
and they will not give you a reason.
Those two emails were 20 minutes apart.
Yep. They will not give you a reason, because if they give you a reason, then you can prove that they got rid of your account in bad faith. So they just tell you that they won't dispense that information.
Yeah, and the only way you can get that is you have to,
sue
file
them.
a lawsuit and get beyond the part where they're going to try to get it thrown out.
Yep.
So you can go to discovery. If you go to discovery, then they're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, we pretty much already figured it out.
Yeah.
Eat the booty.
What? No.
What in the butt talks? Juicy Smolier got 150 days in the can. For him, I guess that counts as a honeymoon.
Man, that just... I was kind of hoping he would do a year.
Wow. Yeah, well, he should do more than that.
Well, I know, but...
He should do the time in jail that the people who he would have accused of doing it would get. That's what I personally believe.
Okay.
If you accuse a dude of rapé and he's looking at 15, 20 years and it turns out that you're completely full of shit, you should do 15 to 20 years. Because you were willing to detonate somebody's life over a lie. You deserve no worse or better. So
okay. Yeah.
Just saying. 9 NDA3 with 50 euros. Outstanding.
All right.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
That's a lap dance and a steak.
I'm so glad that Pop survived his self-deletion. Thank you for sharing your experience and wisdom, and thank you, Blake, for helping and supporting Pop in his time of need. You make a great duo.
Listen, this is why I'm doing it.
Yep.
We're up to 425 motherfuckers are still above the grass sucking air because I just cracked some fucking jokes at some of the worst shit you could fucking imagine. And I just helped them laugh. That's it.
Just got to keep laughing.
That's it.
If you lose your sense of humor, the rest goes pretty fast.
You get sucked into the black hole of depression, and most of the time you can't come back from that for the most part.
Yep.
Some people do, but not all of them.
Not all of them. Roberto Moreno wants a butt. Ooh.
All right.
I like it.
I
like it. I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers. Donut Guard, not to be confused with Donut Lord, with a $20 super chat. Check your email. I talk about Russia's potential strategy. I'd love to hear Pop's take on it. Keep it up, fellas. Mega dittos from an old Rush Limbaugh fan. You guys are the best.
Now, listen, I've been reading all kinds of emails in regards to theories and strategies. None of them are 100% right, and none of them are 100% wrong. What we have going on there in the battle space of Ukraine is Russia is feeling the pain for overestimating and being the victim of too many yes men.
Yeah.
Because they'll tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. And the reality on the ground is proving that, Putin should have heard what he needed to hear, not what he wanted to hear.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm guessing, because this person did not put their username in the subject heading, that it's loudspeakers.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude... I get stuff from him often. He tends to write novels.
Yeah, I read them. It takes a while.
Implied task behind a 72-hour phase for you. I'm not really seeing exactly which email is yours, good sir. If you could clarify. And if it's short enough, we will dive into it. All right. Matt Wilson, Friday afternoon here in Sydney, not long until beer o'clock. Awesome gifts from all the lads. Have a great weekend. You too,
all right,
good
thank
sir.
you.
Shark Dentures, everyone's TOS is POS.
That's right. We're going to have to pass some laws because this nebulous terms of service thing,
yeah,
it is fucking crazy.
230 needs to be completely reformed from the ground up.
Uh-huh.
If you're not going to act like a platform, you need to get treated like a publisher.
Yeah, you're either one or the other. You're not both.
You cannot ride the line between both.
You can't be both.
But government loves using big tech to abuse us in ways that they can't. So,
we have here in America, we have the right to freedom of speech.
Allegedly.
And if you are not a criminal and you're not a convicted felon, they should not. They should be able to do business, or you should be able to do business.
Yeah,
that's it. And especially a financial institution, because you need in today's day and age, you cut off somebody from all of their financial institutions, you're going to wind up building a fucking insurgency army.
Yep.
They're going to want to fuck people up because you're effectively killing them.
Yeah. You can't. They seem to think that they're above repercussions.
Well, for now. Yes.
For now, they think that they're above repercussions, but it's only a matter of time before you tick off those people who just want to be left alone. Once that happens, you're fucked.
Yeah. Well, once they start moving in your direction, you're fucked.
Yep. If you haven't picked up A Tale of Two Cities to learn about the French Revolution, I highly recommend it. Not everyone who died was guilty. Ohio Trucker 1, my Peterbilt had a heart attack when it saw $5.09 a gallon. Now I hate my 1,000-horsepower C15. Ouch.
That'll do it.
Yeah, there's your what in the butt right there. Damn. Jumping over to Odyssey, here we got Cake Hammer. Emailed a 30-second Sky News segment called Joe Biden's face pops up during a broadcast mistake about inappropriate touching. Yeah, I've actually
saw that one.
I've seen this. It's hilarious though. So if you guys haven't seen it, oh, you're gonna love this. Feast your eyes. It's coming up here.
Oh, here we go.
All right. Check the volume, make sure it's not going to blow everybody's ears out.
This one was an amusing clip we're going to show you here. This was a TV station made a mistake, so I'll point that out.
No, they did.
No, they didn't. It's totally...
well, just, keeping everybody
Somebody
happy.
got fired.
Have a look at this. It's pretty funny.
A 71-year-old man is accused of inappropriately touching a 12-year-old girl at the Walmart in West Mifflin Sunday afternoon.
You can't even make this shit up.
If the shoe fits, I'm just saying.
You can't make this shit up. I'm just saying. Oh, my God, that's funny.
If the shoe fits, sniff it.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Senior Airman Dick Fitzwell sent an email over to the Redonkulous email. Check it out here. Pop, since you're getting spun up, I need to work on your Photoshop skills, bro.
He's all right.
Okay, well, I got the sound effect now, so you must be a happy guy.
I can feel your anger. It gives you focus.
Yes, it does.
Makes you stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah!
So does hate.
Damn right. I always defer to Arnold in Terminator 3 on that one. There was a... as bad as that movie is, I mean, I still think it's kind of fun in some ways, but there's that scene where he deliberately fucks with John Connor. Like, you were fucking with me? Anger is more useful than despair. Hey.
It's totally true.
He's not wrong. Chief Kick a Bitch from Slap-a-Ho Nation. The joke I just emailed you, subject line, kick a bitch, is revenge for Blake introducing me to the term munging. I looked that up, you sick bastard. It wasn't my fault. I just read it. And it was worse than the time I looked up Cleveland Steamers after seeing the Hitler parody, Hitler Takes Horse Viagra. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
All right.
All right, I'm going to keep one of these just in case. A guy goes to a brothel. When he's greeted by the madam, he can't find his wallet and only has $5 in his pocket. The madam tells him not to worry. She has something for him, for $5 and to follow her. He follows her up to the third floor where she points him to a door at the end of a long hallway. He enters a darkened room and the woman in the bed motions him in. He hops in and as he starts to put it in, he complains that it feels like sandpaper. She sighs, "Oh, all right." And then she gets up and leaves the room. She says, "I'll be right back." When she gets back in bed, she's all smooth, wet, and hot. He goes at her for 15 minutes, and after he gets off, he says, "That was fantastic. What did you do to make it that good when you left the room?" "I picked the scabs off."
Oh! Ah! Oh, God. Oh.
Ugh. Yeah.
God, that's hair. Oh.
I tell you what, man, from personal experience, there's nothing worse than a woman of Italian descent 3 days post-shave. Yeah. It's like
That doesn't sound good.
it's like trying to stick your junk in a styrofoam block covered with cacti spines.
Or steel wool.
It'd be bad too. That'd be worse. Oh!
Yep.
All right. Thank you for that, though. That was pretty funny. Final fight. Aha! Number 357 here. I'm loving these gas prices. Fuck Joe Biden, Trump for Speaker of the House, impeach and remove Kamala and Biden. I don't think the Speaker for the House thing is going to happen, but it'd be funny as hell if it did.
Oh, that'd be glorious.
That would be absolutely glorious. I love it when karma actually comes knocking for people who deserve it. It so rarely happens. All right, MGTOW.tv, we got some chats here. We got Lord Blakey Cheeks. Hey, Poppy and Blakey Cheeks, are you guys going to bring back Randolph Dick Squire? It's Randolph P. Rogie, good sir. The lawyer for another show? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a good time with us.
Listen, he's good people, and
He
he
is.
knows his shit.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have him back again.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Mungo Harry with a $20 super chat. Evening, gentlemen. Evening to you. Crazy Uncle. He sent us a few emails here, so we're just going to lump them all right in. Wango Oh, man, you're writing this novels, dude.
Yeah, we can't read all that stuff. We'll read one.
Yeah, we're going to read one. Wango Tango, what the fuck for Thought Thursday. This was just told to me by an old friend. Everything he has done before I can verify, so I have no reason to think he is now. FYI, he is divorced and about a decade behind Pop. He was dating a woman that told him she was an at-home nudist. At this point, I was thinking, dude, please tell me you didn't get her pregnant. As he told me, they went to her home after a date, and she immediately got undressed, telling him he should too, which he started to do. He said he was trying to make moves on her before his pants even came off, but to a nudist, being naked does not guarantee anything. The confused face you're making right now is the same one I was probably making. Supposedly, just as things were getting started, i.e. they started making out, her children woke up.
Oh, no. I hate that.
When he said the teenage girl walked out bare-assed, I was thinking, oh, fuck, how are you not in prison? Back in the day, this guy would fuck anything with a pussy and a pulse. Though I wonder sometimes if the pussy part was optional.
Oh, yeah.
Then again, the pulse might have been optional too, munging.
Ugh.
It turned out that all 5 or 6 of her kids walked out to say hi to their mom. He told me he just stood there looking at more colors than a box of Crayola.
Here we go.
When he got to this point, I asked him, what did you do? He answered with, the fuck did you think I did? I got a good look at some teen tits and I got the hell out of there. After I stopped snickering, I asked him, was it all that bad? He told me, it wouldn't have been so bad if anyone was wearing any clothes besides me. But that wasn't the weirdest part. Suddenly interested, I said, do tell.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to quote directly, but my mind was so foobar with all the scenarios and images going through my head. When she hugged her son, his head went right into her boobs, and I think he was enjoying it too much.
That's kind of creepy.
Considering we're talking about Hunter Biden later, this is fitting. At that point, I told him to stop because my brain and stomach couldn't handle anymore. I would have called him out for being full of shit if it wasn't for the information I got from a friend of his later. Turns out that the woman is a local stripper that does spicy work. And I wouldn't doubt an Only Simps account as well. Okay, I need to stop there because even writing this out is making me shudder in disgust. Though nothing is more disturbing and gut-wrenching than a Killary deepfake. FYI, the first time you showed that video was the first time in years I've had a non-alcohol-induced vomit. Let's just say it's a good thing the toilet is close. If you would be so kind as to send me out with my message to all of the sexual workers, from only Sims to full-on underground dumb cumsters, you got it. This goes out to all of the OnlyFans account holders out there.
Okay, we're gonna have to go with a big fuck off.
There you go. All right, let's see if these are... Okay, this one's short. We can read this one. Good evening, gentlemen. I've got something to bounce off your thinking meat about Ukraine. Actually, it's more along Putin's thinking. This is an old phrase, those who live in ivory towers can't see the ground. For those that don't get it, think of Game of Thrones when the preacher was asking if she even knew how to grow food or even process it so it can be eaten. This is why you will also hear the rich think differently, because they do. Their minds are stuck in Neverland.
Yeah. You're absolutely correct.
I would agree with that completely. Another thought to rattle around. This is something preppers and survivalists have been joked on for years. But, hang on. It's coming soon. When resources get scarce, women will begin to attach themselves to any anchor man they can to attain resources. Now, many joke, you're saying, you're so bad with women that you need an apocalypse to get laid or married. In truth, when the prices get so high that people get to a survival mentality, and a movie that shows this well is The Survivalist. Blake and or Pop, if you have seen it, I would like your opinion. On a side note, if anyone wants a good movie to see how a real pandemic world would be handled, watch Phase 7 from 2010. Oh, and don't mind the acting from some of the cast. It is French, after all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. $6 per gallon is where you're going to start see people fucking freaking out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good times. Crazy Uncle again here, doing the numbers about the coming food issues. The best we can hope for from Ukraine is 40%, which is being generous. Pop can do the numbers since Ukraine is 16% of the world's wheat and barley.
Well,
so our beer supplies.
Well, here in America, we grew enough grain that we actually pay people to throw it away.
Yeah, how stupid is it that we grow enough grain for this entire country, and instead of using it to feed ourselves, we're exporting it?
Yeah, well, that's gonna. This is what's going to happen. You're going to see some reshuffling of the supply chain for the world because of this.
Yeah.
It's literally, listen, the conflict you're seeing unfold in Ukraine is going to write the next chapter of warfare that'll be used for the next 80 years.
Yep. Bad news bears, baby, bad news bears. AR Trooper Wango. Did anyone else see Rollo Tomassi brutalize a single mother with a lead truth pipe to the head?
I did not see that.
I did not see that, but I will save that link and make sure that Pop sees. Oh, it's 44 seconds.
Oh, okay.
It's
right. Only 44 seconds?
Yeah, but for some reason, those do not come through on the page that I look at all of the chats in.
Okay.
So, of course, it's like that. Hopefully, it doesn't wind up getting screwy here.
Read a couple more. I got to take a quick piss.
Oh, no!
I had my blood pressure pill before I got
here. No, we'll watch a deep fake. Why the hell not? Actually, do Fat Punisher. It's been a while.
And now, performing another classical work, The Great Wackarotti.
Oh, God, this is making me burp like a motherfucker. I'm going out.
The year of our Lord 2021. Death, mayhem, and destruction ruled over the world. The people, they called out for a hero. One man answered that call.
So often people want to say, why aren't you talking about the border crisis? Or why aren't you talking about it in this way? Well, we're talking about it. They just don't like how we're talking about it. Because it's not a border crisis. It's an imperialism crisis. It's a climate crisis. It's a trade crisis.
I have heard the gambit of excuses, and some of them are fucking funny.
Whoa.
Passing this rule paves the way for building back better. This legislation will be the biggest and perhaps most controversial initiatives that any of us have ever undertaken in our official lives.
And bend over because the bleeding is about to commence. Winning? No.
I introduced the Rent and Mortgage Cancellation Act, which would permanently cancel all rent and mortgage payments.
Big Daddy government helped her out because she's not starving on the street, now is she? God, this is making me burp like a motherfucker.
We've won with the most votes ever cast for a presidential ticket in the history of the nation.
What the fuck did you just say?
We've won with the most votes.
Bullshit!
And our grandmother, when she was alive, she yelled, Joey, spread it.
It's pretty good, man. That's really good. That's good stuff.
Oh, Billy Von Baum for the win.
Now, what the fuck did you just say?
What the fuck did you just say?
You know how many times I've said that?
Oh, yeah.
To like young privates or like talking mad trash. I'm like, say that again.
Say it
no,
again.
no. I'll say it. Say it again, motherfucker. Ah, okay.
Here's that video that we got here. It's Rollo Tomassi nuking a single mother. Let's check it out.
Let's do it.
As a single mother, your value as a woman is less than somebody who does not have kids. If you're looking for that long-term relationship, which you've said you are, looking for a guy who's like at your age or older, the men who will be looking for what you're looking for aren't looking for you. They're looking for women who are much younger than you and who do not have kids. Do you understand that?
Well, you seem to think that every woman is exactly the same, but I'm not the same kind of person as the woman you're talking about. I don't have an IQ of 100. I'm not a moron. I'm fairly attractive. I don't think I'm going to have an issue. And what I did decide was that I would rather be by myself. My concern wasn't hypergamy. I'm going to go find someone older, wiser, smarter, better, richer, and do that. I just figured, hey, I'll just hunker down and work. At least I'll be happier by myself.
Good.
So she literally is just like every woman he was talking about.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well,
yeah, I got you. Listen, if these women are happy by themselves, I'm fine.
Whatever works for them.
MGTOW's the same thing. Handle your business and live your life. As long as you're not interfering with other people, I don't fucking care.
Handle your business.
Yeah.
Crazy Uncle with one more chat here. Pop says foot funk, and in my time we called it Lieutenant Foot, since I have known 0 LTs that went into the field with us that didn't clear an entire bay when they took their boots off. Well,
I'm going to be honest. I'm guilty of that as well. It just happens.
You've been there. Yeah. All right. We're about to hit 1,000 viewers on YouTube. Thank you all for tuning in. We're up to 973 with 673 likes. Do it! Smash the like button. And a big shout out to Daniel over on Cash App with a $25 donation. Thank you very much, good sir. We appreciate it. All right.
All right, now.
Gotta talk about some...
Now, I am so sick and tired of this body positivity horseshit.
Body positivity?
I'm so sick and tired of women flipping out when men have standards of what they want, but yet, if you go through all of the dating profiles, they're all just laundry lists of unattainable shit that they're not going to get their hands on.
No.
Or they might get their mouth wrapped around it once or twice. But they're not getting they're not getting a rock on a ring and walk down the aisle. It's just not going to happen.
No, it's definitely not. And it's not going to happen for this.
Well, she might find somebody willing to do that because she's got money and I'm sure there's men out there who are totally cool with doing whatever for money. I'm not one of those people.
Bowl of gelatinous fat.
Yeah, she
with fake eyelashes and a wig on.
Big.
I don't understand how a woman like this attained such notoriety. She's not attractive. She's horrendously overweight. She can't sing. She can't rap. She can't rhyme. I mean,
I didn't even know who this person was. I mean,
she is the poster child for mediocrity.
Yeah, I'd give you that. And here's another thing. Okay. A lot of this is possible because we have the left trying to brainwash everyone against their biological imperatives.
Yep.
Men like a certain body type for the most part. Yes, you're going to have outliers of the bell curve on both sides. But for the most part, men like what they like. And no amount of blame and shame is going to change that.
Nope. I mean, you're going to see outliers on every side.
Yep.
And when you go to ORNPay Hub, Rule 34, if you can think of it, there is ORNPay of it.
Yep.
Which proves that men are not shallow and women are, because virtually every male porn star looks the same, but there are videos of pretty much every body type of women under the sun.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
Much to my chagrin.
Yeah.
Oh, but this is just horrendous. Like, her song sucks, she sucks. And
here's the worst part is, like, we're going to have a whole crop of young women who are getting basically brainwashed by the feminists.
Yep.
They're raised in families where they're trained or taught to think they're princesses. And now they're like, oh, well, if she can do all this and not lose weight and be unhealthy, so can I.
Yep.
And it's not going to work out for 99% of you out there.
That's what happens. Like, they put these women up on, I'm not going to say a pedestal, I'll say a flatbed truck. What are you, a tow truck driver? No, I'm dating Lizzo. All right.
Gotcha.
And all it does is it reinforces the delusions of women who don't have her kind of money.
Yep.
And you hear them, especially, I'm sorry to say, women of Lizzo's particular melanin persuasion. You think, well, if Rihanna did it, if Beyonce waited till she was this old before she had kids,
it
doesn't work that way. You're not Rihanna. You're not Beyonce. Unfortunately, most of you are better looking than Lizzo, so I don't know how the fuck this happened. But holy smoking Joe Frazier. I mean, look at her.
Yeah.
What is your theory about the arms to the head?
That woman is 4 bills.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 4 and 5 bills right there.
And she thinks that it's all good now because she's in her 20s.
You just wait.
In 10, not even that. At her size, in 10 years, she's going to be miserable. Her body's going to start to fall apart. Her joints are going to start to scream at her. Her dogs aren't going to be barking. They're going to be put to sleep. Like, it's bad.
I'm pretty sure that's probably happening now.
Probably is. And what's... Oh, God!
Jesus Christ.
But look at her. I think I have a really hot body. I'm a body icon, and I'm embracing that more and more every day.
Well, good.
I may not be one person's ideal body type, just like, say, Kim Kardashian might not be someone's ideal. It's because she's a plastic biatcha. But she's a body icon, and she's created a modern-day beauty standard.
Okay. I mean,
with a fake ass and fake everything?
Yeah. I mean, she's got one hell of a bump and grind shop, I'd imagine.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but, I mean, when you
listen.
Would you look at Kim Kardashian in her sex tape versus today, it doesn't even look like the same person.
You can see that she's banging into the wall.
Yeah.
She's hit that wall.
She's been smacking into the wall. It's like that scene in The Raid where the dude just starts smashing the dude's head into the wall and then keeps smashing it as he falls to the floor. That's Kim Kardashian.
Wow. Yeah.
And Lizzo is just hoping, I guess, that she's going to be large enough to be the wrecking ball that takes down the wall, but it's not going to happen that way.
It's never going to happen.
You can come in like a wrecking ball, but the wall is still going to get you.
The wall defeats them all.
Yes, it does. Now, what's even worse is that she is trying to spread this delusion, this mental illness that she's got. I'm stepping into my confidence and my power to create my own beauty standard. All right, I'm just going to tell you right now, you can't.
No.
Creating your own beauty standard, you can create your own beauty standard for yourself.
You
can hold yourself to a set of standards, and you can either meet those or not.
All day long. You're absolutely correct.
But you are never going to convince high-quality men or men in general to lower themselves to your standard, especially when women scream constantly about, I'm never lowering my standards for anybody.
Oh, okay. But at least she's saying like she's stepping into her confidence. I don't have a problem with women being confident. I have a problem when that confidence becomes arrogance.
Yep.
Because that never goes anywhere good. And that's one of the 7 deadly sins that us men used to set our own fucking death trap.
Yep.
Made a whole video about it.
Yes. Now, what's even worse about this body positivity shit is that they are trying to push this so far into the mainstream. Shit, man. And they're still going to blame, men when when marriage continues to tank into the shitter because everybody's 300 pounds and they have Lizzo to thank for it. But check this out. She is starting a new unscripted competition series called Make Room for the Big Girls. It follows 10 hopeful women moving into a big girl's house as they must prove that they have what it takes to make it to the end and join Lizzo in front of a global audience on the center stage.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, let's check out the trailer. This is going to be hilarious.
Here we go.
Oh, my. Probably turn it down a little bit just because I don't want to get fucked for copyright. Oh, God! Oh!
To join me on my tour. Girls that look like me don't get representation. Time to pull up my sleeves.
I love this. Girls that look like me don't get representation. Then why are you, an untalented fat sack of shit, a millionaire?
Wow! You are all over that. I can't even match that.
I'm just saying.
That is a battleship salvo, man. You pulled up right next to it and boom! All batteries to bear.
That's a full broadside of cannons if you're watching a pirate movie.
Take them down. Wow!
Girls like me don't get representation. You are living, breathing proof that you're full of shit.
Well, and she's getting propped up by the industry to be the face for this new craziness.
Oof. I'm sorry to the people who have to hold her up, to the 10 or 12 dudes whose job it is to prop her up, and a big congratulations to all the chiropractors whose patients just bought them a boat.
Yeah, I can literally see her next boyfriend having his discs in his neck and back shoot out his ass.
Yeah, never let her go cowgirl.
Oh, God, you'll die.
You'll die.
You'll die.
He's going to go dead below the waist in a matter of seconds. Oh, my. Oh, it's horrendous. We know we pretty. We know what we bout. Okay, so this is a...
To be a background dancer for Lizzo. Everything. It's showtime.
All right, so what does the person win?
I don't know.
So whoever is still conscious and not in the hospital with a coronary wins the competition?
Well, yeah, and they get to be in a video with her or something at the end, probably.
And what's hilarious is that because Lizzo is who she is, she's going to select her background dancers from this group of land whales. And inevitably, because they have to do all this physical shit,
they're going to lose weight.
They're going to lose weight, and then Lizzo's going to be like, "You're too thin. Bye-bye."
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen.
The irony.
I don't know, man.
What do we have in store? This is the
Oh,
fun part.
God.
I'm
Oh!
always doubting myself.
Oh! I think I heard the San Andreas fault crack open when she hit the ground.
Jesus Christ.
I do deserve a spot on that stage.
It's hard to live in a world that doesn't love you back. You were created.
It's hard to live in a world that
turn
doesn't...
Turn this off. Now we're playing
Oh,
the
my God.
sympathy horse shit. Fuck off. Just fuck off.
It's hard to live in a world that doesn't love you back, says the multi-millionaire with Grammys that she didn't fucking earn.
Yeah, and she's being artificially propped up by the industry.
Wow.
Yeah, I totally concur with that. I gotcha. And listen, in reality, the heavier you get, the worse it is on your body.
Yep.
The longer you're heavier, the worse it is on your body.
If you listen closely while you're watching that trailer, you can hear them getting fatter.
Yes, I can.
And we're, of course, body positivity, healthy at any size. Not according to the CDC, which according to leftoids is, a bastion of scientific accomplishment, and you can't question them. You go down here. Consequences of obesity, health consequences. People who have obesity compared to those with a healthy weight are at an increased risk for many serious diseases and health conditions, including the following. All causes of death.
All causes
of death.
All right. Please explain to me what all means in this case.
All causes of death.
Every swinging fatty tit. How do you make 5 pounds of fat look good?
Bury it.
You put a nipple on the end of it.
Oh, there you go. Oh, man. And then the rest of the list here. Hypertension, high cholesterol, high triglycerides, type 2 diabetes, coronary heart disease, stroke, gallbladder disease, osteoarthritis, sleep apnea, breathing problems, many types of cancer. Not all, but many. Low quality of life, mental illness, shocker, such as clinical depression, anxiety, and other mental disorders, body pain, and difficulty with physical functioning. As far as mental disorder goes, leftoidism, that covers it.
Don't you have cancer in there?
Yeah, many types of cancer.
Oh, my God.
Boom.
Wow.
But don't forget, gentlemen, all causes of death.
It's right there in black and white. Of course, they'll probably get in there and change that so it's not as damning, just like they've done with all the other words in the dictionary. They've hijacked the all of the mental health organizations to turn men into toxic individuals and normalize basically trans sexism. And then it literally
pretty much, yeah.
It's a mental illness, but now it's been, accepted to the point where you're not really sick in the head, even though you think you're something that you're not.
I mean, it's gone so off the rails. I mean, check this out. And this is something we're going to be talking about a little bit later, but you see this. If you don't want to F a trans person because trans bodies squick you out, that's transphobic. No one is taking away your consent except you kind of are.
Yeah.
We're just challenging you to rethink what kind of bodies you do and don't desire. Attraction is political.
No.
Duh.
What?
No, it's not.
All right. Now, first of all, a normal hetero dude, and he's 22, 23 years old. He's in the zone, shopping for somebody he wants to marry at one point or maybe have kids with.
Ugh.
Okay. Women are the only biological sex that can have children.
Yep.
I will say that again. Women are the only biological sex that can have children.
Yep.
And if you are a trans woman, you're linking up with a dude who wants to get married and have kids, you are not the person for him.
Yep.
Sorry. Those are the facts. It's disgusting.
It really is leftists versus reality on a daily basis. I mean, body positivity, if you were to say it was for burn victims, people who are born disfigured, people who, become disfigured due to accidents that are beyond their control, things like that, I'm
Gotcha.
all for that.
Yeah.
I will donate to that cause. Having Tourette's of the elbow because you're addicted to food and you've become a calorie beast is not worthy of stunning and brave messaging, and that is not a cause.
No.
You're an addict and you need mental help.
Yeah, listen, food can be a drug just like anything else.
Yeah.
Like alcohol, legitimate drugs, over-the-counter stuff, prescription stuff.
Shit.
It's just another switch that you flip in your head to get your fix of dopamine.
Yep. And we're not fat shaming you, we're fact shaming you. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah, fact. All causes of death.
All causes of death.
There you go.
Not some, not a few, all. Holy smoking Joe Frazier. Before we get to the Urban Dictionary definitions that were sent over to us tonight, we have Joe 1138 with a holy shit $300 donation on Rumble.
Oh my God! Thank you so
I don't
much.
even. We need something bit better than this.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Wow, he said, were those the whales there the Enterprise crew went back in time to save? Let the species die, Captain Kirk.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Joe, for your generosity. Oh, it got me in the left tit. He got me in my man boob. Hey, what do you want from me?
The maloob.
The maloob. Hey, we also got a $5 donation from Benjamin over on Cash App. Thank you very much, good sir. All right. Now, it's time for everybody's favorite thing to do. We haven't done this in a while. Got sent some Urban Dictionary definitions to try out on you, Pop. And then we're going to read the rest of the Super Chats.
Okay.
Actually, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our sponsor message because I forgot to read it. And I need to do that. He's a good dude. Make sure I got my script here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm trying to find it, man. Where's my script? I need my script. Oh, yeah. I got it.
Yes, go do it.
Hey, son of a bitch. You're fucking up. I want to say he was ranked down in like the 1100s or something like that. And as of our last push for this book, he was at number 4
All right.
in that category. So let's bring him up to number 1, everybody.
And he's absolutely correct. The police are not your friends.
Police are not my friends. Oh, did we lose audio for a second?
Did we?
What happened? I want to make sure. Let me transition. That is weird. Okay, well, for some reason, it's supposed to be there, but it's screwy.
Okay.
Let me try that again. Will it work now? Okay, now it's working. It said it was selected. All right. I'll read that again for you. Sorry about that, guys. If the slow motion collapse of Western civilization into a Marxist police state hasn't taught you the obvious, let Thomas Fitzgerald spell it out for you in his book, The Police Are Not Your Friends, A Guide to Police Interaction, Detainment, Arrest, and Trial, because understanding your rights is how you get your white belt in administrative violence. Available now on Amazon and paperback and Kindle. The link is in the Meat Gazer box. Let's take this book up to number 1 in its category. We have taken it up over 1,000 places on Amazon.
And he's absolutely correct. The police are not your friends.
Yep. I don't know what happened with that. I had a boomer moment or something, but it was selected, and then it wasn't selected.
Whatever.
Yeah, Murphy doing his thing here. All right, we got another chat over here from Ben. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Murphy's going to Murph.
Murphy's going to Murph. Murphy is definitely going to Murph. Yeah. It's what Murphy does. All right, here we go. You ready? He's never ready for this.
No.
Green M&M. The hottest, most fuckable, fattest pussy lip owning candy out there. She has huge dominatrix vibes and won't hesitate to pull the strap out to spice things up. The green M&M, the hottest M&M, has been our sexual awakening, and we don't even know it. Man, I just want the green M&M to peg me and spit on me.
God damn.
It's a candy, bro. Just eat it.
No. You know what? I've run into a lot of women in my ventures here on Earth.
Yeah.
And I've run into about half a dozen women who think they're dominatrixes or whatever the hell. I have nothing to do with these women.
No.
Nothing.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
All right, next one. And I arranged these in order of grossness just for you.
Oh, great. I can't wait.
Farmyard tennis.
Oh, God.
2 people ass to ass passing an egg back and forth until one cannot return it. Loser typically is made to eat the resulting egg.
What kind of fucking shit is this? Is that like some Amish shit? It's terrible.
Maybe some West Virginia shit.
I don't know. That's terrible. That's like Mennonite kind of stuff.
You got a purty mouth. Castle Grayskull.
Oh, God.
When an older woman takes out her dentures and goes down on you, you pull out and blow it on her face and then throw her dead husband's ashes on her.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's a comedy skit right there.
I'm not sure if that comedy skit could go anywhere but Pornhub, but that's pretty damn funny.
It's still pretty good. It's a good comedy.
That is good. Okay. And thrown back to Ukraine.
Okay.
The Ukrainian meat grind.
Oh, God.
The act of filling a female's anus with wet dog food, then penetrating the vagine with a penis in order to give the illusion that the penis is getting ran through a meat grinder as the dog food slowly escapes the anal cavity.
God, no. That's some JFK Kennedy horse shit.
Yeah, that ain't right, man. That's
right. Horrible. Those sick bastards on the East Coast do that shit, I guess.
I know. And you're going to want to make sure that you look closely for this one. You ready?
God, no. Come on, more? Hate this bitch. God, no. God damn.
I know. I got to fuck with you.
Oh, God, I hate that one.
You can blame Billy Von Baum. That was all his idea. But he's a genius.
He is. That's some good shit right there.
He is. Donut Guard. Email subject was, I think I figured out Russia's strategy. Email is the same as my username here. Okay, so did you read that earlier, Pop? Because it wasn't in the...
I've read a couple of them.
All right, because I'm not... Is it donut? Oh, okay, I think I figured out Russia's strategy. I'll get to the point. Iran is tentatively allied with Russia due to mutual necessity. Syria, with the help of Russia, won their civil war, meaning no oil pipeline to the west. Iran is conducting an ongoing covert civil war in Yemen. Egypt essentially owes Russia for giving support and arms to President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi during the Arab Spring. Strait of Hormuz, Strait of Bab el-Mandeb, Suez Canal. Russia produces about 20% of the world's oil, and the Middle East produces another 33%. What Russia has the power to potentially do, even if it isn't permanent, is to effectively cut off all the world's oil east of Israel, because the U.S. no longer has a significant enough ground presence in the Middle East to stop them from doing it. We may control the waterways, but any disruption to any one of those 3 choke points, and Egypt can make it look like an accident if you remember the Evergreen ship getting its dumbass stuck for a few weeks, can cause massive panic and gas prices to shoot up to the $15 to $20 range in no time.
Yep.
Our economy craters, gas shortages start kicking in, and civil unrest skyrockets to the point that it makes the 2020 BLM Summer of Chaos look like Woodstock.
Yep.
I hate to say it, but if I'm right, then it doesn't matter how bad the Russian military is. They've already won World War III by default, because you can't fight a war without oil.
Correct.
Yeah.
And listen, he's talking about the civil unrest. It'll make BLM look like a parade. But the thing is, if the civil unrest is that bad, you're going to have people organizing it. We have a lot of veterans who have already been to war zones multiple times. It will be different. Yes, there'll be some pandemonium in the beginning, but once they get organized, everyone responsible for that shit to happen is going to rule the day.
Yes.
It will come back to bite them in the ass.
In the butt. All
I
right.
myself will not be participating, but I'm not going to lift a finger to stop it.
We're going to talk shit. That's
Yes.
what we do. All right, we got a $20 donation from Edward via Stripe. Thank you very much, good sir. We appreciate it. And checking out here, make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, and $5 from Dynaside 13. You are the man, good sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very
Roberto Moreno. Pop speaks like a military general. Patton would be proud.
I'm not a general. I'm just...
Knife hand. Ah! Alex Patino. Hey, guys, have you heard of the new Ukrainian trans women who identify as men that were forced to stay and fight?
Yes.
Equal rights, equal lefts.
Correct.
Can I get a thug life because I almost feel sympathy? Equal rights, equal lefts. Eat the booty. 1999. Yesterday, a veterans memorial was vandalized where I live. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Guy was caught, thankfully. Ticks me off that these guys call us murderers in times past, and now I want us to get in another war by pretending to be patriots. Gotta love that, man. Now it's our patriotic duty to get involved in another fucking global shit stain that wouldn't even exist if a certain ice cream social had played out accurately.
Well, hang on. You're correct. Number 2, NATO and the UN were created for a reason. And we have sent them trillions and trillions of dollars since the end of World War II. And they are not doing their job. Why should we send them yet more fucking money and send our young people over there to get murdered and maimed? Let the UN do it. If they can't do it, then they should be dissolved. And fuck them.
Fuck the UN, indeed. They're worthless.
I had a hard time when I got stuck doing the MFO mission, and that was a NATO mission. And I went round and round with my battalion commander. I'm like, why the fuck am I here? Why am I serving under NATO? I'm a U.S. soldier. That's what I enlisted for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Jason, Putin killed our plan to secure the nukes. Do you know the plan?
I do not know the plan.
Probably should look that up, if there is one. Probably not. Kevin Manley with a $35 super chat. Thank you very much. And Charles Emery following on his heels with a $25 super chat. Thank you very much, guys. Very much appreciated. If you guys had comments, Susie Q got rid of them. Have you heard of Roma Army Men's Rights? Asks Evil Zombie Toe. Yes. She's a YouTube hippie who advocates for MRA. Yes, I said that right. Maybe you can reach out. It's not as bad as Starburst munging.
Yeah, send me any contact information you have on her to redonkulous12gmail.com. I'll see what I can do.
I know she's got a Patreon. Her name is Chloe, I think. She just had another kid. So the neck tattoo just doesn't do anything for me.
Nah.
Unfortunately.
Nah. But it obviously it worked for somebody else.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Because, somebody slipped in by the goalie.
Yeah. Her videos are pretty entertaining. She calls women out on their shit.
Yeah.
So, even if she's definitely got a chameleon thing going on because her Patreon is Orn Pay. Like she's like robbing Peter to pay Paul, so to speak. But
I got you.
Yeah, the content is good. Reaper01, Cash App went Murphy on me. Blake, check your email. No. Cash Apps? You mean technology fucks up sometimes? Never. It's happening! The big head is starting to take the lead in the race over the little head.
Amen.
I turned down 3 chicks this week due to red flags and actual lack of interest. But, I still got to give you something. So Wango Tango throwback. The moment I was hit in the face years ago by that urethral lining, it was like being hit with a hot, gooey mop wrapped in plastic wrap. The smell was expired tomato sauce, but the taste was... It took me an hour and 2 bars of Irish Spring and a whole tube of toothpaste to scrub the stuff out of my hair, body, and mouth. I will never make that mistake again.
God, that's horrible. Why do you got to tell me shit like this? I don't need to hear this, man. Come on.
Downside 13's got an anti-grooming bill rant. You know what? We'll save that when we go over to new tech. That way we can read it and it'll be nice and prescient because that's what we're going to be talking about next. Last chat on YouTube, and then we're going to go over to new tech. Frank and Beans. Pop, how long until the Russians go NBC? Can they still win conventionally?
They could still pull it off conventionally if they hurry up. If this goes on for another 10 days, it's going to be very hard for them to pull that off.
Yep.
Because you have the whole world sending Ukraine weapons. There's people going there to fight. I mean, pretty soon, if it goes on long enough, you're going to have Ukraine and whatever forces they muster matching the Russians. And, of course, when that happens, Russia's going to have to step up their game and do other shit.
Yeah.
And that might entail NBC.
We're going to end this stream for YouTube with a joke, and then we're going to go over to New Tech, and we're going to talk all about the Don't Say Gay law.
Yeah, it's going to be just glorious.
From Chief Kick a Bitch from Slap-a-Ho Nation, another joke here. A guy goes into a liquor store, asks the clerk where the cases of 16-ounce beer are, and he wants anything except Schlitz. The clerk says, "Sir, 16-ounce Schlitz cases are on sale." The guy said, "I drank a case of Schlitz 16-ounce yesterday." And the next thing I knew, I was down on my knees blowing chunks. The clerk answered, "Sir, if you drink a case of 16-ounce of any beer, you'll be down on the floor blowing chunks." He said, "You don't understand. Chunks is my dog."
Oh, God.
Oh, it's horrendous. But it's pretty funny. Oh, we have one last chat over here on Odyssey relevant to the Lizzo fiasco. "Good evening, dear Mr. Papun de Herr Kleiner. Well, I'm going to say again here what I have said in an ordinary chat. If a woman like Lizzo keeps up this very unhealthy lifestyle, as Weird Al Yankovic would sing in Fat, she will soon need her own zip code."
Correct. And let's before we punch out, we need a last...
All right, last roll call before we go to New Tech here. D-Live is rocking 75 viewers. Twitch 104, 105 rising, and 200 on Odyssey, 773 on Rumble, and we got Mahalo 321 with a donation saying drink. So pop, drink.
All right.
And Rokun with a $10 super chat saying love the war, hate the warrior. Well, love the war, hate the warrior.
Whatever.
I don't know what that sounds kind of backwards.
I'm the warrior.
60 viewers on MGTOW.tv and 855 on YouTube. All right. I will be pasting links where you guys can see the rest of this stream in the chat because rest assured, YouTube's not going to want to see these butts and they're not going to want to hear our opinions about a certain stunning and brave 81 million votes elected president of the United Cuck States of America.
Yeah, we're just below 2,000.
Hell yes. All right, gentlemen, keep an eye out for those links, and we'll see you in 5.